This Daily Smash is brought to you by Noble Gold. Are you new to investing? Do you have savings you need to protect? Right now, with the Middle East war, the Ukraine war, maybe Taiwan soon, you need a new playbook that's safe. Allocate some gold now and avoid the frenzied panic of the unprepared. When fear reigns, gold protects the wise. Noble Gold Investments offers a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with new IRAs this month. So shield your savings with a Noble Gold Investments IRA. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com right now. Noblegoldinvestments.com is the only gold company that we trust. And you can also call 877-646-5347, 877-646-5347. Noble Gold. There you have it. When we get home Monday afternoon, we're jumping on a Zoom call, and you guys are invited to join us to switch away with Rick and Kelly.
All the manufacturing, all the products are from United States. They're cleaner, they're safer, and the reason why they're such a good price and a good cost is because
they don't advertise.
They don't advertise.
Because it's word of mouth, and it's people like us encouraging people like you to go out and buy American, toxic-free, non-toxic products. And jump on a Zoom call with us, 5 p.m. Pacific Time Monday. The link will be in the description box for this show. And listen, you might love this. And
we love the products.
You can join our team, and you can make a great side income and use better products at home.
Yeah, who doesn't want to make a side hustle?
I do.
Me too.
Speaking of side hustles, I have one more ad for you guys. Sorry about that. A little ad heavy off the top here, but we do have to promote our Ilia wine. Which is
isn't that funny? We had a Zoom today with our patrons, and a lot of them got Ilia wine, and they absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice?
They were naming all their favorite varieties.
Yeah.
You can get yours. The first 2 bottles are 20% off at ilia.com. But if you want to buy 3 or more, it's free shipping, and it's already a great price. So anywhere Ilia delivers, you'll get it delivered right to your front door, and the shipping is free. So go to ilia.com, use the discount code Rick and Kelly 20, and get yourself some wine for the holidays.
Word.
Welcome to the Daily Smash for Monday, November 20th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Touched up?
A little bit.
We're coming to you now from Los Angeles. We started the show in our living room, decided that it sucked, so we're doing it again here in LA.
Yeah, we didn't. We were like low energy, I think.
Now we're high energy, Woo! Everybody. Not really.
We're getting ready to go to the Abbey in legit 20 minutes.
Sunday fun day. Jeff's coming here. We just checked into our room. Thanks again, Jeff, for getting us a room at the Lapeer.
The Lapeer
Hotel.
It's a Kimpton.
West Hollywood. It's a Kimpton Marriott Bonvoy, I believe.
Yep.
Weird room. I'm sorry, it's weird. It's just this big box, and there's room for a lot of furniture, and there's no furniture in here.
It's funny.
I'm sitting on an end table.
I'm sitting on a chair.
It's got a big bathroom. Oh, so there was no ironing board or iron. And I was calling downstairs, and I noticed there's another closet at the end of the hall. And I opened the closet. The only thing in the closet was an ironing board and an iron. Mm-hmm. I said, we got it. Never mind. We went to a football game Friday night. You want to start with that? Friday Night Lights?
So I was supposed to be at my girlfriend's wedding. Connie Krakalici, congratulations.
Congratulations, Connie.
Your nuptials. Connie and I grew up together in Arizona, and she met this guy. They're building a 7,000 square foot home in Scottsdale, so I'm proud of her. I'm so happy. She just got married, and I...
4th girlfriend of Kelly's in 4 consecutive weekends to get married.
4.
But one of them was...
It's like a whole wave
Yeah.
of divorcees are like now getting married. You know,
except Lauren and Benji, that was their first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
it's like this whole wave of women in their 50s are getting married. Mm-hmm. And then our friend Rick goes, well, it's better than going to funerals.
But we made the first 2.
Well, that's my dad. Every week, my dad, I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I just went to this funeral. I just went to this funeral.
That's sad. Speaking of funerals, rest in peace, Rosalind Carter. 96, she died. And
I didn't even know who she was.
Jimmy's still alive. He's 99. She was first lady. Not for long, but she was first lady.
Doesn't it seem like all those politicians live to be like forever, like old?
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess DC.
I mean, even Ronald Reagan, who was like had like Alzheimer's bad, lived that with that disease forever.
Well, she had dementia, Rosalind Carter.
I'm sorry if I have dementia. Just please put me out.
Oh,
Just let you guys all know right now.
I don't want you
ahead
going
of time.
anywhere.
If I get dementia, I don't want to live like that. There's just no.
I don't think I'll be around to see that, considering I'm 15 and a half years older than you.
No, you're in good shape though.
I am. Really good. So, wait, so Friday Night Lights, so Kelly on Friday afternoon, she's like, early afternoon, like noon, she goes, hey, you want to go to a high school football game? Her friend Megan Kelly, not the Fox News Megan Kelly, her son plays as a senior. Could have been their last game, but it was a semifinal game.
At Huntington Beach
High school.
Okay, now my daughter goes to Mater Dei, who's the #1 football high school in the United States of America.
Yeah, for like 10 years in a row.
Yeah, so I've never even been to one game. Julie's going to be a senior. It happened like that, didn't it?
It did. Went by so quick.
Rick knew when she was graduating 8th grade.
Yeah.
Now she's graduated from high school.
I went to her 8th grade graduation. It was a drive-in graduation during the pandemic.
Right.
We drove up and sat there in their car.
So
it was crazy.
So I'm like, I haven't been to a football game in so long.
I don't think I've been to a high school football game since I was in high school. 45 years ago.
I remember the last time I went to was my best friend Christine's sisters.
Oh.
That was the last time. And that was like...
Oh, her sister. I thought you were going to say her son.
Her sisters. Well, they have kids already. So like 20 years ago.
Right.
20 plus.
Right.
Okay? So we went in this big, huge party bus. And I told Rick, I go, just to let you know, we're not going to get home till midnight.
But it didn't sink in. Like, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't think about it really. And I just thought we were getting on a party bus to like go across town to the rival high school. Not unbeknownst to me, until I got on the bus, we were going to Simi Valley, which is like 2.5 hours from Huntington Beach in the rain going north.
It was 3 hours. It took us 3 hours. It took us 3 hours.
And somehow we were still an hour early for kickoff. But it was a fun bus ride.
Well, Rick's like, why is there so many snacks? And there's like Jersey Mike's and like
backpacks and coolers and all this stuff. And I was like, wow, they're really coming prepared. I had no idea.
So then an hour goes and Rick goes, where are we going?
Yeah.
And we're going, Simi Valley. Rick goes, where's that?
And then I looked on a map and it was like northeast of Los Angeles.
It's like Ventura.
So we're on this bus for a while, but it was cool. It was a party bus. They had stripper poles in there, and which Kelly used more than once. And there was a Bluetooth stereo, and we'll get to that the second half of the story in a minute. Yeah. But then we go to the game. One of the things that happened was
so the whole thing was like a weird movie, right? The whole thing. So we get there. It took us 3 hours to get to Simi Valley. We get there. My girlfriend Megan's mom is in, her 70s, and she's got she can't walk. She walks with a cane, but can't go far.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and there's like double, there's a guy in there.
The bus pulled down the block and parked at the end of the field in front of a gate, but that gate was closed. You had to walk all the way back up into the front to actually buy a ticket and walk through the main entrance, but there was a gate there. And this woman can barely walk. She has a cane, like Kelly said. And
she could barely walk, like barely walk. You could see that she had a handicap. Okay?
So Johnny, Megan's man, Johnny, walks her up to the gate and says, can you
help my mother-in-law get in there? Because, she would have to walk all the way around, and she can't do it.
And the kid is like working security. He doesn't know what to do. He's not just going to open the gate and let her in.
He's like, I go, she's obviously handicapped. And he goes, oh, is she ADA? Is she ADA? And I'm like, look at her.
The one guy gets on the radio to the other guy, and the other guy, the supervisor, shows up, and he's like, oh, what's going on here? And there's a crowd of us, but I'm like, we're not all trying to come in here. Just her. She's handicapped. She can't walk. And he's like, and I don't think they let her in. We got it out of there.
They didn't let her in. I'm like, the common sense, I'm like, the guy just took training on ADA. Because he's like, oh, is she ADA? Is she ADA? And I'm like, well, look at her.
If you know what ADA is, then just let her in. Just let her in. It's just one person
I felt so sorry for that lady.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, that had to be hard to go all the way up and around.
So-
meanwhile, when we first got there, when we got off the bus, remember they told us we weren't going to be able to get
they said
in?
we can't get in because we've already been drinking.
Someone
Duh.
saw somebody with a beer can or something outside the bus.
Yeah, so we all had to get in, go to the local Carl's Jr., wait there for like an hour, and then all trickle in.
And I got a Star Burger. I got the burger, and I don't know if I ever had a Carl Jr.'s burger before. And I'm sitting down on the bus. I'm like, "You want a bite?" She goes, "Is that a Star Burger?"
Rick goes, "Yes. How did you know?"
I was impressed.
Because I'm a junk food junkie.
So we did all manage to get into the stadium, and this was the crazy thing. They separated. I've never seen this before. Maybe it's common. The home team obviously has its side, and the visitors has its side, but separate entrances. And when you go to the concession stand at the other end of the field,
It's like California and Tijuana. Like they have one. It's like a big huge fence, and then the home fans are on one side of the fence. And they have a big, huge, like, they have Chick-fil-A, they have, like, all kinds, and then our side, it's one little window, and it had, like, chili hot dogs and nachos, and it was, like...
They had three windows, we had one, but whatever. Like, I couldn't even, if I wanted to, go over and say, "Hey, guys, what's up?" You can't mingle with the other side.
It was the weirdest thing, because I haven't been to a high school football in 25 plus years. Okay?
So then... we're sitting there watching a game, and they're losing 10-0 at the half, and then it starts raining.
Wait, no. Can I tell them about how the guy almost went crazy on me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so listen to this. So I'm texting my mom. So the cheerleaders. I was a cheerleader. I wore short shorts, skirts all the time in Arizona in 120-degree heat, and it's a desert, and it gets really cold in like 50-degree heat.
Yeah.
But we never ever got comfortable. So I walk into the thing, and the girls are all darling. They're all beautiful girls.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't say anything disparaging. I said, "What are they wearing?"
Yeah, they had leggings.
They had long leggings on with this like furry coat, and it looked like they were comfortable. I'm like, I've never seen this in my life. I go, I've never seen this in my life. I go, these kids today, everything is comfortable. Everybody has to be comfortable.
And then she said, "My day, they look like hookers. We look like hookers out there."
I go, in my day, we look like hookers out there.
Yeah.
And this guy, this big Mexican
Well, the couple
guy,
in front of us, their daughter was one of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, okay. And we went with 45 people on this party bus, and a lot of the moms had cheerleaders on there, and a lot of them had the football players. Both.
Yeah.
We're all on the same team. We're all rooting for the same person.
It was all Huntington Beach High
So
boosters there in the stands.
Big Mexican guy is listening to my conversation, right? And I'm like, I was just, the guy goes like this. Like this. I go, calm down. Like, what are you? He's like, you don't know what you're talking about. These girls out here, it's cold and they need to wear this. And I'm like, dude, chill. Like, what are you?
Something else. They said something else about, like, there's been a lot of discussions about clothing, and it's come up before. We don't appreciate that.
It looked like he was gonna hit me. Okay, like
There was no way he was going to hit you. I would not have let that happen.
It looked like he was going to hit me. Then the fugly lady next to him, or with the wife, whatever she was, she goes, well, it's just, she assumed, okay, that I was talking about, like, I was on the football player side, not knowing that I had two girlfriends on there that had cheerleaders in there.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, it's the boys that everybody's always worried about. It's not the girls. The girls, you don't know any of the girls. I'm like, I was like, shut up. I'm like, this is an A and B conversation. Why was she even listening to my conversation?
That was the thing that we didn't say, that moving forward, if anyone does that again, because it's happened to us before, just say, mind your own business. We're not talking to you.
Right.
Just mind your own business. Nobody was talking to you.
No one's talking to you. The
So,
way
anyway,
the guy got so aggressive towards me.
He did, but
It was so funny because Jolie was the one that dropped us off at our friend's house to catch the party bus, and Julie's like, "Mom, remember he said hate going to gymnastics down here in Huntington Beach because it's so rough." And it was like,
it's a lot rougher than Newport Beach and then Corona Del Mar. But it was a great game, great group of people that we were hanging out with, and the Huntington Beach High School football team, down 10-0 at the half, came back in the second half, and they played a hell of a game. And scored with less than 2 minutes left to take I think it was a 5-point lead. So Simi Valley had to score a touchdown with 1:47 on the clock, and they proceeded to drive all the way down the field, using timeouts, going out of bounds, getting first downs and stopping the clock.
They won. I couldn't believe it.
Last play of the game. There was 3 seconds left. The ball was on the half-yard line, and of course they punched it in to win the game in the rain.
In Simi Valley.
And I looked at Kelly. I was like, "This is gonna be a long bus ride." You thought the bus ride here was long?
Yeah.
with the losing parents.
So Rick and I were sitting right by the
We sat right by the front of the bus, right in the front of the bus.
Yeah, right
next
by
to
the right by the
stereo.
stereo. And so we were pairing our phone to the thing, and I go, "Should we play We Are the Champions?" And everyone goes, "No, let's play
Beck, loser.
I'm a loser." So
I cue it up.
So Rick cues it up, and it just goes
Turn it up.
and
And I look down the bus at the faces.
it goes, "I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?"
And
And
this
this lady goes, "That's a really effed up thing that you guys do."
No, so one of the moms was laughing. I could see her laughing. But the rest of the bus was just like this. These assholes at the front of the bus playing this music. So then she's like, "We should put some really depressing songs on now."
Yeah.
And then we didn't play Queen, We Are the Champions, but we did play, we started playing Christmas music.
Yeah. And then people didn't like that either.
And then we put on country. I think that worked.
Yeah, that worked.
But actually the bus ride
The
home was
country music
shorter.
worked.
What?
They all like country music.
They do.
Yeah.
So the bus ride home was shorter because there was nowhere near as much traffic. But we did go right by that section of the 10 that's shut down because the
pallets.
Because the pallet fire, and they've released a photo of a person of interest.
It was funny because we were driving down from Newport to LA, and down one of those overpasses.
Oh, yeah.
A big huge thing went boom, like it sounded like a rock, like an earthquake.
No, we were
it hurt my
driving
ear.
under an overpass, and it sounded like somebody dropped a rock on our roof of the truck, the Dodge Ram. We both jumped out of our seats. Like, what was that? Like rock on metal, that loud.
And it went on top because it hurt my ears.
And then I thought, well, maybe it went in the bed. I wasn't sure if it hit the roof or the bed of the truck. First chance I got to stop at a light, I jump out of the truck, I look at the roof, there's no dents, there's no rubble on the roof, no rocks, and I look in the bed, nothing. There's nothing in there.
Right when we go into LA, on La Cienega, this happens to us. Like, it's, like, LA's out of control. So then we're going down, and there's 3
Pop tents
up with a pallet, like, as their landing base.
I was like, maybe that's the pallet guy, fire guy right there. He brought some of the evidence with him. Back
So they
to
caught somebody that caught.
I don't know if they caught him, but they have an image from a surveillance camera, I guess, of someone who they think may have started the fire. In case you were watching, I think it was last week.
Pyromaniac?
2 weeks ago, we were talking about that fire. Yeah. You congratulated Connie already.
I did.
We haven't shown the video of the sunset at the deck in Laguna Beach Saturday night. Was spectacular. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful locations to sit down, and the food's fantastic.
It is so great. Like, we took my brother and my mom, my friend Rick and his wife, and then you and I, and my mom's like, "Where's Taylor? Isn't Taylor always here?" And I'm like,
Taylor
"Yeah,
Armstrong.
Mom, she's always here."
And she was there.
And she was
With
there.
her husband, John.
Yeah.
And there were normal seats at the bar. I don't know how we didn't see him when we came in, or maybe they came in right after
She's
we
got to
did.
be the nicest lady.
They came over and talked to us for like 10, 15 minutes.
She has got to be the nicest lady.
And he's really a good guy too.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking about BravoCon. He's like, I went down to the sports book the whole time.
Yeah.
But he said Taylor called him. He wasn't going to go. He couldn't. He didn't want no part of it. And Taylor called him Friday and said, all the husbands are here. All the husbands are here. You need to come.
Yeah.
And hopped on a plane at like 9:30 to Vegas.
Yeah.
And spent the weekend there. But
Yeah.
He did not have a good time
Right.
at that event. But he did say he enjoyed
she's so
that.
cute. She's a cute lady.
Yeah. I guess there's no gossip to share from that conversation.
No.
Right.
But I'm going to get some from Jeff Lewis.
She
in
looked
about
good, I
5
thought.
minutes. He said he has some gossip.
Oh, yeah. We don't know if we'll be able to share it or not.
Yeah, I know.
We got a bunch of comments about my sideburns. Thank you very much. Everybody seemed to like my shorter sideburns. And they all said you should not lose any more weight.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't seen me naked.
I have.
I know.
And it's
I know.
fantastic.
Okay, can you give me that black thing real quick?
This right here?
No, that other one right there.
This?
No, the
This?
tall, the lapel, yeah, that one. So you could be here late night wasted, okay? Come in and look at these. They're dog treats.
No way. Why would they have dog treats in
Why would
here?
you have dog treats?
I would totally eat those if you hadn't told me.
Wait. Would you? Look at that.
There's no way that should be a dog treat on that tray.
Right?
The Tates are awesome. Have you guys ever had these?
Isn't this a weird bedroom?
These things are so good. Oh, I set up that iron and ironing board. That was the only thing I did when we got in here.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
What else do we have?
well, we didn't talk about Ilya wine. Should I just throw in an ad from
Do you
yesterday
have
at
one?
the top? Yeah, I can just cut something from before.
Okay. Well, you guys know that Ilya wine. We're gonna make you watch this, and here we are.
Well, I can put it at the top. You want to put it here?
No, let's put it there.
Okay, here we are 3 days ago. We should have brought Ilya with us.
I didn't even. We were in a rush to get out of there.
We were.
We were such in a rush to get out of there that we're doing this twice.
I looked at Kelly. We're in the truck on the way here, and I go, "Today's smash wasn't good." She goes,
I
"Yeah,
know.
we sucked." It was like definitely not our best work.
I don't think this is our best work either, but
You
it's
know-
a little bit better than it was before.
We definitely stepped it up a little bit. So we're gonna go to the Abbey. We're gonna meet you up in the lobby and have some fun. Then we'll be on the radio. So when you're watching this, if it's not yet 9 a.m. Pacific or noon Eastern time, turn on Sirius XM radio and you'll hear Kelly and I on the
And
Jeff
if you guys
Lewis
don't
show.
have Sirius, you can download the app.
Oh yeah, you can listen anytime.
I listen to Sirius XM on my app for everything. I don't even. I pair it to my phone, to my car, and then I use the Sirius XM music and everything
Mm-hmm.
on my Bluetooth on all my devices.
But Jeff Lewis is on. Is it Radio Andy? Is the channel Radio Andy?
Yeah.
9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And it's Thanksgiving week, so are we gonna do shows every day, even though it's Thanksgiving?
No, not Thanksgiving.
Not on Thanksgiving.
No.
So there'll be no Friday show. Thanksgiving's Thursday.
Yeah, there'll be no Friday show.
Sorry.
And we get a day off.
Of course. We can take as many days off as you want.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. I know you work very hard, and I appreciate it.
But I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh my God, we have to do a turkey day, whatever. Make my mom's potatoes, you guys, it won't disappoint.
Oh, so have we decided, because we were on the fence about what we're doing on Thanksgiving, we have a dinner reservation, but we also have an invitation to go to our friend's house.
Right, but she wants me to cook. And I was gonna have my mom make the turkey because my mom knows how to make a mean turkey.
Yeah.
And my mom now wants to go home tomorrow.
Let's
I don't blame
get
her.
outta here.
I don't blame her.
She's been here for 4 months. And thank you again, Bobby.
Thanks, moms.
All right, let's go see Jeff. You guys have a fantastic, smash-tastic day. And we will we'll
Have
see
a
you tomorrow.
smash-tastic day, and you guys start grocery shopping now.
Oh, yeah. And subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't yet.
Yeah, and do that thumbs up for us, please. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.